welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But today, you can call me Kai because it is D&D in Space Night. And it is a very special D&D in Space Night. I don't know if you've noticed, but we are all dressing up because it is our 2-year anniversary of D&D in Space. Technically, it was on Sunday. It was on the 4th, but this is the closest that we could get to it. And so we're celebrating. We're dressed up. We're having a great time. And, thank y'all already for joining us. But I'm going to pass it off to our lovely Game Master Grant. Let's get y'all up to speed, because it's been a couple weeks since we've been playing.
Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another D&D in Space stream. Anyway, before I get too far into that role, I am, of course, your Game Master, Grant, and it's, where did we leave off? Oh, yes, everybody left the Tracken Enclave. Turns out, that Shimra, for plotting against Aerie, apparently,
also left the Tracken Enclave.
Also left the Tracken Enclave, but not willingly. She was banished forthwith for 10 cycles, aka 10 years. Yeah, she's probably showing up again, don't worry. Y'all ended up returning to Dawnbreaker after Satsi solved her puzzle. You have found out, finally, the actual location of the Trial of Light, and turns out it's right in the middle of the Sensor Dead Zone where you're pretty sure Thunderous Ascent is.
Of course. Why would it be easy, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. And in other sundry news, Brick is now carrying around Stanley, the talking plasma pistol, who
I forgot about that.
who appears to be a conduit for the will of the Lady of Flame. And aside from that, all of you were, I think, kind of getting ready to have a conversation about what you're going to do next. So with that being said, please go around and introduce your characters for this 2-year anniversary, in case there's anyone here who doesn't know who the hell you guys are.
Yeah. Well, as I said in the intro, my name is Vicky, but I play Kai, and she is the heirloom human pilot of Team Dawn's Horizon. She wears a little red jacket and has pink hair, and is very worried about what comes next. Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Erebos, aka Aerie, psionic warrior elf of the group. If anyone doesn't know the lore of these dudes, these are psionic crystals that float above my head constantly. And I'm actually purple, but I did not want to paint myself purple. So, yeah, that's me. I have a demon in my head that sums it all up, and this is my best friend Rick. Who needs a second?
It's hard to laugh with these things on. Okay.
Possibly a third.
Rick, I'm the tank of the group. I am a reptilian humanoid, as you can tell by my beautiful scales. I'm meant to be gray all over, but
Yeah.
I'm afraid of painting my body and then going to work tomorrow, so we're not doing that.
Fair.
I'm best buddies with Aerie.
That's me.
And I'm Leaf, and I tried my best to paint myself, and unfortunately you can't see most of it on camera, which is tragic, really, because my face is very, the stuff they use to make fake scars is really greasy.
Oh, no.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, this is going to be fun later. Worth it. You all are worth it. And I play Leaf. I am the psionic adept elf, handler to Wonder the Space Weasel, aka the Acheron Combat Hound, handler also to 2 lovely little space lizards, Buddy and Chomper, one of whom likes to do an impression of a scarf.
Yes.
Let's see, what else do we got? Friend to Bessie, the sentient AI subroutine. And I could go on and on and on, about war crimes and therapy. And at the end of the day, though, the most important thing you need to know about Leaf is that he is a budding and hopefully soon to be accomplished eco-terrorist.
Amazing. Also,
I have goals for this next year.
Okay, sure. Also, before we hop into everything, I wanted to shout out. Thank you so much for subscribing, Skeptical Seg. Thank you for the wish of happy anniversary as well. And war crimes are part of any backstory.
Yeah. Is it
At
a
least
backstory?
when it involves Leaf. Also, thank you to everybody who's here. Lynn Jersey, Olivia Kerr, and Pixel. Thanks for wishing us happy anniversary and hanging out. Okay. Let's start the music.
Alrighty. Well, I believe the
Time
exact...
to face the music.
And face the music, yes. You're getting very close to that.
Oh god.
So, the place that we left off specifically, Satsi had pulled up a map, and she was in the process of narrowing down as close as she could the exact location of the Trial of Light. She does have one. And Kai, I believe, was handing out drinks to everybody, and y'all were getting ready to have a discussion
Yeah.
about how you're going to deal with this.
All right.
So, let's pick up there. Oh, and Artie's doing something who knows what crazy in the med bay, because
He usually is.
Kai may have given him a sample of something
Oh my god, yeah.
that he's currently analyzing.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just got distracted by chat. Seg is eating a calzone
Yeah.
to celebrate, and I am extremely jealous. I haven't had a calzone in way too long. Anyway, me or Kai, neither of us
I
have.
have the usual bowl of dopamine.
Hell yeah. You say that,
As you
and
should.
it's just chocolate.
It is. It's
Everybody.
just chocolate chip.
Just no worries. Don't worry about Just gotta clarify. I can't see what's in the bowl. But, speaking of substances, here's your drinks.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
Okay, so, we probably need a plan. I mean,
That's an understatement.
I mean,
like, I would, I
mean, plans usually help with the living.
It took me a second to process that, me, Vicky. So I was like, are we dealing with zombies? Is he calling me a zombie? And then I was like, oh
I
no,
mean,
like
we have
the act
dealt
of
with
living.
zombies.
Okay. We have zombies? Yes, I know. Hi, I'm here.
We have dealt with those.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's four.
That's a Bubba! Hey, Bubba! Oh,
The
don't,
best.
don't eat my ear!
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, so, okay, so what do we know? And Kai opens a little notebook. What do we know? We know that the trial is in the same dead zone as Thunderous Ascent. Probably is. We know that Rima wants to kill us. We know that we need to do this trial, apparently, because Ekin heavily suggested that it will assist us with dealing with Rima. We know
Or
that
at
if
least we
Thunderous
won't die while it's happening.
Fair. And we know that Thunderous Ascent, if it sees us, will shoot us dead in one singular shot, and will probably, honestly, put a crater in the Earth as well. So, not Earth. We're not on Earth. You know what I mean.
That would be considerably safer for us
If we were on Earth.
if the crater was on Earth.
You're right. You're not wrong, Leaf. I realize that I am supposed to be the leader in these things. I don't really know what the plan should be, though, because I mean, we don't. Well, we have that thing from Ekin that can kind of that can cloak us.
We got the thingies that turn off the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many of those do we have? I don't think our stores were exactly brimming with them.
Don't we have like 2?
Do we have two?
I think you literally have 2.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
Sick.
So I think it's decided that Kai gets one of those,
Yeah, definitely.
and
What do they do again? This is me, Vicky, asking.
They turn
There's-
on sounds. Sorry.
Yeah, they're psionic nullifying devices. Essentially, anti-psionic grenades that turn off their powers.
Fair. Okay. Yeah. I
Harry
guess.
does not like that.
Yeah.
I suppose. I imagine the psionics of the group. I look at Leaf, Eri, and Satsi. Don't want those.
I have the
Well-
opposite.
You
We can
what?
still use our swords. So,
You have a regular grenade? Is that what you're saying?
No, I have psionic grenades.
Okay. I mean,
well,
that's
and I
good.
learned we can still use our weapons technically, so it's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, and Ari and I can still kind of kick ass even with those things.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, and Satsi just pats her new gadgets that she got from the Enclave and just shrugs.
Fair. I mean,
I don't fight anyway.
that's true. I just, I'll take one. I don't know who wants the second.
I think I have.
If I end up fighting on this encounter, we are all in so much trouble.
I sincerely hope, Leaf, if I'm close to death again, you'll do. I was dead. Whatever the fuck you did the last time where I woke up and everybody was dead around us, because I know you did something.
I may have lost my temper a little bit.
You can lose it a little bit earlier this time, okay?
So okay. What's the goal? Is it just to get Carter's ship, or like destroy Carter's ship, or destroy something on Carter's ship?
I mean,
Is that all we're doing?
main goals are do the trial,
Oh yeah.
recover or destroy your ship. She looks at Carta. Sorry. Hopefully, hopefully the first one.
Depending on how things work out, if necessary, Leaf here can make me invisible and I can sneak on board my ship. It's not that difficult.
Well, okay, and optically invisible. We have no idea what else they've
Well-
done with it.
It'll be enough to hopefully get me close.
Okay.
And I think that's all I'll need.
How are you at halo jumping?
Pardon?
Does anyone want to try halo jumping?
I would.
Zen
love to.
immediately gives you a sharp look and says, "No,
You're
never
gonna-
again."
No, hold on. You're gonna need to describe. And Kai looks between both of you. Y'all are gonna need to describe to me what halo jumping means.
It's fucking
Yeah, I also
Zen-
don't know.
It means that you jump out of whatever flying device you're using at a high altitude where things can't detect you, and then you get moving very, very, very fast, and then you open your chute low enough that it's too late for anyone to do anything about it.
Have you done
No.
this before, Bert?
Kai, you notice that Zen
No.
is turning his equivalent of green at the concept.
Okay.
He does not like
You just
this
need good
idea.
reflexes.
Yeah. No. I don't think that's a good idea. Personally.
No. Probably not.
So
A
Ekin said we can get relatively close while still being cloaked, right?
couple kilometers?
Within half a kilometer, I believe,
Half
is
a
what he said.
Okay.
I thought you were really close.
What
This
that?
is me,
Freedom?
Vicky, living in America. What the
Yeah,
fuck is a
thank you.
kilometer? How would we be able to?
A little bit more than 5 football fields.
Okay, 5.
we'd
So
be
2.5.
away. So we're roughly, what is that, 250 yards?
So can we?
Okay, no, so
see-
half a kilometer is 500 meters, which is a little bit over 5 football fields. So that's how close we will get before the cloaking stops working.
Oh shit.
If we're
Okay.
very careful and it's just us, a small party could potentially sneak up a little closer and not be detected if my understanding of sensor jamming is correct.
Yeah, how many whales long is it? How many horses' hands are we talking here? Anyway, horses are measured in hands. Did you not know this?
Wait, what?
I was
no.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I was a
Yes.
horse girl as a kid. Horses are measured in hands.
Okay.
I just like
like
weird
15
units.
hands tall or whatever, you know? Yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway,
This here horse is 10 hands at the shoulder.
how many?
Hey.
How many
Yeah.
pistol noodles?
Yeah.
We gotta figure that out.
Perfect.
Well,
Vicky
the
lore
average
just
is-
dropped. Yeah, I was a horse girl. You ever seen Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron? I have so many times that it broke the DVD. Anyway.
Also, it's about 15 whales.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of whale?
What'd you just do?
What kind of whale? It
Blue.
has to be specific. Blue whales. Okay, perfect.
Anyway.
Arguably the biggest creature ever to exist on the planet. This is excellent.
Okay. Anyway, this was all sparked from me being like, are we gonna be able to see things? Probably. At least the ship, right?
Satsi holds up a finger and points at the map, and she's kind of got a holo display sort of thing going, so she presses a button and it becomes 3D. This is in the middle of an intersection of canyons. And she scribbles in her notebook and says, we may have to get to the canyon's edge to actually see anything. The advantage is it'll be harder to see us if we're careful.
If we have the high ground.
Yes. I don't know why you're making. She's scribbling all of this out frantically. I don't know why you're making such a big thing about the high ground, but
No,
yes.
it's fine. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. The old movie.
It's over, Rima. I have the high ground.
Soon.
You underestimate my power.
She also scribbles out. We just have to be slow and careful, and I think we'll be fine. The cover of darkness might also help.
All right. I say we get to the, canyon side then and assess the situation a second time before anybody halo jumps into a canyon.
Might I make one suggestion?
Yes.
Let's at least stop by Gorm's.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can
Very-
do a little bit
for
of shopping.
Yes.
Because there is at least sonic equipment that might be non-lethal if we end up having to encounter the other crew, and we might want
Actually,
to have some.
as much as I love the cosplay, we're switching back to headphones so I can actually hear all of you.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
And didn't Gorm say he had something like additional? Didn't Gorm say he had additional psionic nullifiers? At least
Mhm.
one.
Maybe.
Possibly.
This is your DM speaking. He
He
had
did.
one, and it was ridiculously expensive.
Cool.
Oh.
So I remember that, maybe, but somebody remembers that, I'm sure, because Grant just told us. And
Leaf takes
I look at Leaf.
meticulous notes.
I look at Leaf. Money? Question mark? Do we have
Did
it?
anyone tell Leaf about the 20 grand you guys got from the marshals?
Oh, fully forgot
Yeah.
about that. Who gave us that?
Whoops.
Marshal Demora, along with Aries' bulletproof poncho.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote it
And a whole bunch
down,
of
but
deputy
nobody's told
badges.
Leif yet.
Oh
Okay.
wait. So who's carrying that? Me?
It's on our ship, I thought.
20,000. This is a
We're-
full-on chest.
we're
of-
on the ship.
of credits. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I go. Oh wait, Leaf, and I run to the hallway, and I just pull Justin. And I go. The marshal gave us this. I think it's a lot of money. I hope it's heavy.
I'm not counting that.
Fair.
Did the marshal say how much is in there?
20K.
Ooh! Did you need help counting? Did you need help counting?
Artie immediately comes zooming out. Mid-experiment, it looks like they've got a vial that's kind of bubbling.
Oh my God, is that like
One
noxious?
thing at a time, please, Artie.
What was that, Kyle?
I said one thing at a time, please, Artie.
I can multitask. I have
That's what I'm
687
afraid of.
processors. I should be able to multitask.
I remember. Fine. Captain.
Artie immediately.
That's horrifying.
Okay.
He can count as long as he and I take the vial from him. And I cap it with something. I put a glass over it, and I say, as long as that is not getting into our lungs, thank you.
I promise. There's only a 0.11119% chance that it would harm biologicals.
Yeah, but like,
That's too high.
I don't know if you consider harm anything under death, and like that thing has harmed. If it's the stuff that I gave you, it has harmed several of us already emotionally. So let's not.
Well, okay, fine. I will refrain from testing an aerosolized version of it.
Oh my god, oh god, I made a mistake, huh? I look at them and I look at the rest of y'all and I'm like, I made a mistake. I've
Nerdy.
made so many.
Remember what I said about administering that? That would
It
count.
wasn't ready.
I don't care. I don't care if it's. I don't want
Artie
it to be
takes
ready.
it and Artie takes it, and returns without any kind of vials.
All right.
You said 647?
Yes.
Gold coins.
No, we have 20,000 of those. Processors in Artie.
Jesus.
Because Leaf would know that he's been using them in the past.
Okay. Artie immediately opens up the chest and at blinding speed starts counting.
Well, he'll be done with that in about a minute. So, y'all want to go to Gorm's? Is there anything else? Anything else on the shopping list? I guess we need a
Let me go check
vehicle.
My actual shopping
No.
list.
Well, and I take a peek
Any-
over at Satsi's map. How off-road are we getting here?
He zooms it out and you see nothing but wasteland between the settlement and where you're going.
It's wild that there's just a canyon in the middle of nothing.
I have a question, actually. Who has the null wave generator grenades?
Gorm.
No, like among us.
Oh, I have one.
I mean, yeah,
Where did we get them?
Zen's been holding on to them.
Okay.
I believe they were originally discovered during the Trial of Darkness.
Really?
If Leaf
Is that
didn't
the
pick
thing?
them up,
Is that the
Satsi
thing
did,
you? Is that the thing you previously called psionic grenades?
probably.
Okay.
We're
Actually,
confused
do
now.
the grenades you have do actual damage?
Yes. A
Okay,
lot.
then those are anti-psionic grenades. What Zen got, and he will readily explain this. Satsi pocketed these. These are psionic null wave devices.
Okay. Because we
They're
also bought one null wave generator grenade.
Okay, so you did get one.
hmm
That was probably the only one Gorm had in stock.
Probably.
Yes. I remember because it cost us 500 gold. Credits?
Credits. Freeport,
Freeport
credits.
credits.
This is sci-fi. It's always credits.
Hey, you want to buy some credits?
Hey, you wanna buy some death sticks? Anyway,
That's what we're calling the pool noodles now.
Death sticks.
Yes.
Amazing.
did I interest you in some death sticks? Okay,
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
You want to go and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life. Anyway, what do you do? Are you gonna, as far as answering Vicky's question, Kai's question about vehicles, you do have multiple. The abbreviated late, the essentially Jeep thing, does need refueling at this point. So you will need to spend a couple credits on that. Miko can
Remind
help.
me what kind of fuel it uses?
Hydrogen fuel cells.
If Miko can help with that, I will not be the one that's facilitating that exchange.
Grant,
Yes.
in what world do you think that Leaf is not refilling our hydrogen fuel cells himself?
No one ever told me.
This planet has water, right?
Not much.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, it's a
I'll buy
desert
hydrogen.
planet. It's extremely hot and dry.
Anywhere that there's water, we're definitely refueling those ourselves.
Huh? But you don't have any right now, unfortunately.
Fun.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
I'm gonna go talk to
Okay,
Miko.
fine. I'll go do it.
Also, the truck. Did you guys take over the truck or the van, or was it both from
Oh.
the?
We definitely took both.
I think it was
Because
both,
I drove
yeah.
one and someone else drove the other.
Those are about half of their tanks, and
Sorry, I was laughing at Mac's little teeth moving.
What happened?
I can do this.
That's
It's a lot better when I'm not trying to prevent smiling.
It's
Oh,
really
oh
good.
my God.
It's really good.
oh
That's
my God.
incredible.
Anyway, those two vehicles are down to half tanks. If you want to make the trip there and back, you will need to refill them too.
Are they also hydrogen fuel cells?
No, these are good old-fashioned combustion engines.
What
Like
kind of
Kai's
fuel?
motorcycle.
What kind of fuel?
Gasoline.
Gasoline, like
Yeah,
petroleum.
it's
Like,
a
does this
gas.
require plants to have died a long time ago? Or are we talking ethanol?
We have
So
to find
long
some
as it
dinosaurs.
burns. So long as it burns and
Ooh.
it's not hydrogen. Because hydrogen will make them literally explode.
So hydrazine instead. Got it.
Oh god.
Anyway, I'll go take the frickin' cars to the gas station. No, actually, I shouldn't. Someone else should do that. I forgot I
Or
can't
maybe
drive.
you well, you can at least purchase the fuel. I'm sure you can make things up with Miko.
I don't know if I can. I scared him real bad. You weren't here for it. You were kidnapped. That's why I was losing my goddamn mind. And it didn't go well. So maybe, I don't know. Somebody else can deal with that.
I can talk to him.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
You could bring him another pool noodle from me.
Oh, good.
Let's do that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay. Is that the plan? Any other places you want to stop? Anyone else you want to talk to?
Are we actually going to Gorms now?
Talk
I
to
feel like
Miko?
I should go.
Go.
I feel like I should go to Gorms with whoever's going, as the one who's keeping track of our money.
I don't know if we.
True.
I don't know if we need to go if we have the nullifier that he was going to sell us.
Sonic weapons.
I mean, sonic weapons
Okay.
If we want
not-
to be
not-
non-lethal,
for when we want to not kill people.
or we could be lethal.
Fair.
I'm always
Well-
down to be lethal.
Did you say I'm down to be lethal?
Yeah, Aries like, I'm always down to be lethal. Maybe he's had too much to drink.
Maybe not this time.
No, he realizes what he said. He's like, no, not to the important people though. I promise.
Maybe not like immediately. Like I get it. Again, we're trying to cope with it and everything, and I get it. If if push comes to shove, I get it. But also,
I wasn't talking about me. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do that to me.
So, okay, real talk for just a moment.
Mhm.
Rima, I am all for trying to save, if we at all possibly can. Because Rima had her brain hijacked by some kind of shadow beastie from another reality. Like, I've got sympathy for that one. The rest of her crew voluntarily sold out our entire species. I have a lot less sympathy for them.
I mean, fair. Yeah. I think depending on if they, are being held against their will, have been turned into slaves, and have been threatened with death on any, deviation from the plan, then maybe not. But anyone who shoots at us, and then we say, no, we're here to help you, and then they shoot at us again, shoot to kill, that's fine.
Noted.
Says the one who doesn't shoot to begin with, but okay.
All I heard from that was shoot to kill. Got it. I'm kidding.
Wait, no, frick.
I'm kidding.
Once again, the Star Trek song by Dr. Demento is playing in the back of my head. Anyway, okay. So, where do you want to go first? Do we want to go talk to Miko first so that everybody can meet at Gorms?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. It's beginning. The sun is beginning to set, so you can go ahead and walk over to the harbor master's office. And this is Brick and Airy, or is it the entire party? With Kai kind of just hiding.
I'm not going. Again.
I want to see this.
Okay, it's all on you, buddy.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm staying here. I'm gonna go check on something. I don't know.
Ooh, actually, no, while they're doing that, there was something, and I'm trying to remember desperately what it was, that I wanted to do at Amren's workshop.
Okay. Sounds good.
And come circle back to me, because I don't remember what it was.
All right, Brick, you walk up to the door, and how do you try and get Miko's attention?
Hello.
Right.
You hear a squeak on the other side, and a moment later, the door opens, and Miko just looks out and then slowly looks up.
Eri
It's
just
like-
pops over and is like, hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. What do you need?
We need more of these. And Rick, I'm assuming, holds up the hydrogen cell. Or
Okay.
refill it, or whatever. Yeah.
I can do that for a small fee. For your vehicle, it'll be this is a standard fuel cell. It looks like how many do you need?
How many we need?
Kai is listening in on this conversation and says, you know, the right number.
Or
It'll be 100 credits to refill the 2 that you need.
okay.
Grant,
Can I?
With the
That's a
cloak
blatant
on,
rip.
with the cloak, it's killing me. It's killing me. It's so good.
Well, that's a blatant ripoff, but we kind of owe him.
You
How
can
many?
you can give him 500. Don't actually, but I could. I've done irreparable damage to this sweet thing, and you know, whatever compensation that needs is fine.
I already gave him a pool noodle. What more do you want?
A second pool noodle. Therapy,
Alright.
maybe
We'll give him 2 pool noodles.
for me to leave. Probably.
Do you need any other fuel by any chance?
You do need fuel for the 2.
You got gas?
We have multiple gases. I believe this is hydrogen. I also have argon for some reason. I have hydrogen antimatter as well, although that's a little more expensive. I also have tritium, deuterium. Let's see what else. They pull out a
It's
tablet.
for
And
the
start...
really loud cars.
Oh, the Raider special. That's right. Okay, well,
I'll give you. How much do you need? Enough for those 2 vehicles parked over there?
Maybe. Yeah.
they run a quick scan, and then
I can do that for 60 credits.
Okay.
Okay.
You said they have anti-hydrogen?
What?
potentially.
What does that even mean?
It's antimatter. What more do you need to know? It's also what Dawn's Horizon runs on.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
You mean Dawnbreaker?
We established
but
the yes,
Anti
Dawnbreaker.
anti-hydrogen.
Anti-hydrogen.
Look, she's very nice as long as she doesn't mix with the other aunties.
Wow. That's,
Hi, Bill Nash. How you
that's such
doing?
a fucking good joke.
That's
Yeah.
really funny.
So long as she doesn't mix with Uncle Hydrogen, we're fine. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh,
They have
jeez.
a very explosive relationship.
God, we're a bunch of fucking nerds. Look at us, we're all
This
dressed up
channel-
playing fucking D&D.
This channel is astronomy content, Dungeons and Dragons, and me playing a video game. Like,
Uh-huh.
what else were you expecting?
I love it. I can't say shit.
Oh my god.
You just did.
Okay.
Rip.
I will
Okay.
never not make that joke.
Okay, rein it back in.
So Miko goes about the process of getting you your fuel and deposits it all on a cart for you and says,
Is there anything else I can help you with? Does your
Okay,
ship
but
need,
actually though, yeah, how much would it be for anti-hydrogen for our ship? Because last time I tried to refuel it en route, that did not go well.
I can give you about a week's worth supply. That's all I've got. Unfortunately, it is very rare in these parts, so it'd be about 5,000 credits for that week's worth of supply.
We'll just wait.
Okay.
Eri would pull out 2 pool noodles and just be like, "Here, we brought these for you. One is specifically from Kai. Just saying. Here you go." He hands it to you.
their fur bristles almost in anxiousness, and then they say,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's a gesture of kindness, I promise.
Let me know.
There's
if you
nothing
need
wrong
any-
with it.
Okay.
they very cautiously sniff it.
Where would did you say
And
it
then-
like that? There's nothing wrong with it. I promise. It's not poison.
It's not a bomb. Don't worry, it's not a bomb.
It's not the unlucky pool noodle.
God.
They take it and put it in their office and say, "Let me know if you need any ship services or anything like that."
Okay.
Will do. Thank you.
Okay, and you have fuel,
Woohoo!
and you are officially 160 Freeport credits lighter.
Oh, let me write that down.
Thank you, accountant.
160?
Yes.
Correct. Yes.
Electricity is life. Just a reminder, I can say shit 3 times. 2 times I said it once while I was explaining what I can do. Excellent.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
Leaf. I guess you go to Amarin's workshop.
Yes, because we wanted to look at, we needed replacement parts for our ship, if Hana hasn't already gotten on that. Because we are still missing, I believe, a fuel injector.
Well, we're not.
Essentially, yes.
We're thinking we might find that, though. And we're not taking the ship. We're not moving Dawnbreaker.
You certainly can. Hana hasn't necessarily gotten to it yet because she's only just gotten.
Yes.
She's only just getting to the point where she can use her arm again
Mhm.
after multiple days of intrusive thoughts.
Yes. I also wanted to see if Emran could help me figure out how to interface the data cube things with our data systems or with Bessie, so that I
Okay.
can actually I would like a way of actually exchanging data with people that does not require them to have the adapter already.
Okay. Yeah. When
It
you
seems hit or miss.
Yeah, when you get there, you actually find Amarin's in the middle of unloading her skiff. She brought some stuff back that the Enclave sent her to trade for them. And she glances up and says, "Oh, hey, Leaf. What's going on?" And I assume you explain the need.
Yes.
She says, "Well, I have been working on something based on some of the technology of yours that I've been seeing." She runs over and starts rummaging through some stuff and pulls out this strange bundle of wires that seems to almost plug into your Sentry's version of a USB cable. And it has a receptacle for one of those cubes. And she says, "It's very delicate, but it technically works." Not very well, but it technically does work. You're welcome to take the prototype.
Please.
Okay, she hands it to you, and you have a prototype data converter.
Let me write that down before I break it.
And she also says, "By the way, I've got my full workshop here. If you guys want me to take a second look at your engines, I might be able to squeeze a little bit more efficiency out of them."
Please check with Kai first, but I think we would love that.
Okay. Yeah, probably. I mean, if you guys are here, probably in the morning. Whenever I see you guys, before you leave, for sure. I'm not letting you guys leave without asking.
All right. There was something else that I was planning to do in Amarin's workshop, and I don't remember what it was.
Weren't you? Well, I think you might be confusing it for the last time when you made somebody a leg.
I did, but there was something else that I remember not having time for.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out some other time.
It's okay. I mean, assuming we don't die when we go do this, we'll probably come back. So
That is fair.
we'll see Emran again. Don't.
We shall see.
I mean, maybe sometime. Even if we do die, there's a chance that we'll see Emran again. You know. Living
fine.
question mark proof right here.
Okay. All of you regroup, I assume, and head over to Gorms.
Sure.
Okay. At this point, it is well and truly nighttime. The settlement is still very much active. Everybody's kind of hanging out, having a good time. I believe it's Crag's Beak is very much a a place to be right now. It seems to be where everyone's gathered.
Is that where Zen and
that's Etza's place.
Cordum got?
You're not actually sure exactly where that happened.
Okay. We're not going there, so. Although
It's
I guess
where-
now there's no one to kidnap. To do the kidnapping. We killed them all.
Probably.
So.
Probably. So that seems to be a happening place in the area right now. It's very busy. And yeah, you walk into Gorm's, and immediately you hear, "Hey, welcome back, friends. What can I do for you? You getting anything for beating and bashing your enemies into pulp?"
You fucking dour, man.
Hey, how's that hammer working out for you?
It's great.
I knew it. Care to tell me any stories about it?
Nothing too exciting really happened yet. I mean,
Didn't you like bash a bunch of those bandits with it though?
oh yeah.
Hey,
Aerie
that's what I
says.
was hoping for. Nicely done. Well, what are you here for? What can I get you?
Sig, we're only murder hobos to the people that try to murder us, okay? Listen.
We're more
Gorm.
like revenge hobos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, Gorm. There's a question for you. We're looking for, and I realize now this might be the wrong shop for this. Non-lethal weapons. Sonic
Well,
weapons.
I do have a couple of sonic weapons here. He shifts some boxes around and pulls out a couple of very dusty-looking cases.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
One is quite large. The other is quite a bit smaller. And Gorm pops them open, and you see two very sleek, very streamlined, polymer encased weapons. The smaller one seems to be a pistol of sorts. And the larger one seems to be almost a shoulder-mounted cannon. And he says, "This is what I got for the sonic weapons. One sonic cannon, requiring a slight license, so it's a little more expensive once I put in the paperwork. And a sonic sidearm, which is good for personal defense and fun stuff like that. Uses a standard Mirrodin power cell."
Is Carta with us?
Carta elected to stay on the ship.
Gotcha. Okay. So, okay. I like the pistol. I think one of us should have a pistol that can not kill.
Someone who tends to stand near me should use that pistol.
Maybe you. It doesn't do. Okay. It's fine. How much?
Well, that's where things do get a little tricky. Always, I'm sure you understand. Let me.
I reach out and wipe the dust off of it
Yeah. Also, keep in mind that it does.
and raise an eyebrow.
It does seem like nobody's ever gonna buy this from you, and also we saved your entire town.
You do make a good point. All right, fine. Instead of the normal.
You're not even gonna make me roll
800
for it,
that-
Grant.
No, because Kai made a good point.
Thank you.
Instead of the normal 800, I would charge for the. Well, hang on. Sorry, it wasn't 800. Memory. Instead of the normal 500, I charge. I'll give the little one to you for 350. And if you're interested, the cannon. Oh, this baby. It'll do some real damage in an area.
Was that,
Are you
okay?
is that in character? Or is Grant
Gorm.
needing a different character voice?
Instead of the normal 1200 that I'd charge for that, I'll give it to you for a good 900. How's that sound?
That sounds fucking great, Gorm.
The show must go on.
And does that now, question for you, Gorm, because I am, and I look to make sure there's no one else in the shop. There's no one else in the shop, right? Just us.
No?
Great. And I look and I go, I'm perfectly willing to do this under the table if if those papers don't, if they take a while, we don't have to. But also, if you like to, do things that's, whatever you want to. I'm just options.
No, it's perfectly simple. He pulls out a data pad, pops open a release, and you notice there's a needle in there. And he says, all you have to do is provide a DNA sample, and it's registered for you.
Why?
Hold on one moment, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Don't
Where
worry.
where does that DNA sample end up?
Yeah.
Ends up registered with the marshals, of course.
And what can they do with that?
If you do something illegal with the weapon, they can track you down with it.
How do they track you down with that?
Are you not aware of multi-pattern scanners that can literally pick up a grain of dust that someone leaves behind?
I'm not, but please tell me more.
Forensic tools. If you're curious, go ask the marshals. They'll know a lot more about it than I do.
Definitely will.
I don't think I want the cannon anymore.
Understandable.
Kai asked for the money from Leaf, the 350. Hold down hand.
Hey, Grant.
Yes.
Thank you.
How much was it again to put rocket boots on the power armor?
Well,
If you didn't hear what Mac just asked, he asked how much it was to put rockets on the power boots.
I apologize for speaking softly.
It's okay. I just wanted to make sure everybody didn't miss your insane request.
To put rocket boots on the power armor? Yeah.
That was an upgrade available. I remember.
It was. I think he was charging 1,500 at the time.
And now?
And we just got 20k, right? So we're kind of rolling in it.
Yeah, you can get it.
Mhm.
Yes, although we do have some expensive upgrades planned.
Okay.
That being one of them.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
I see you eyeing the jet boots again for that rocket. Or, what am I saying? For that armor. Yeah, I could do that. I'll drop the price down to... Does this 1,100 sound fair for all the service you guys have done for us?
looks to leave.
That does sound quite reasonable. Have you gotten any new inventory in the meantime? While we're doing business.
By special dispensation from the head marshal, so long as I register it properly with someone. He reaches behind the desk and pulls out that nasty looking disintegrator rifle that you guys found in the magistrate's office.
That one requires a little pinchy DNA kind of thing too.
Yeah, it also does have, it does require full approval from the marshals first. So you wouldn't be able to get your hands on it tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for that. Horrifying thing that we will keep in mind, probably whether we want to or not. So
We
thank
might
you.
be able to get instant approval from the marshals, maybe. Maybe.
If you want to, I
Maybe.
personally, I'm sorry, Gorm. This is the user is the one that has to do the prick the finger, have the DNA be known for life. Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Until such a time as the device transfers ownership, at which point you have to find an armorer such as myself and speak to them, have them transfer ownership.
Gotcha. I turned to Brick and Airy. And Zen, I guess, because me and Leaf, I think, are pretty squarely in that I don't think you need my DNA camp.
I know what I can do with someone's DNA, and I don't really want the marshals to be able to track me based on mine.
I have reason to not want anyone to know who I am. So
Have you
I
ever
don't.
heard of a straw man purchase? I mean, sorry.
A what?
Rick, will you do this? Oh, never.
I can't hold it. I can't
I can
hold a
get it.
cannon.
And you
Anyway.
could just, hold on to it for me.
I can't hold a cannon anyway.
No, the kind of rifle.
I got a pistol. I'm good.
Okay.
I mean,
never
unless
mind.
somebody else wants it,
I'll
I'm
use
okay
it.
with that. I just tend to be the one with the little guns.
Never mind.
But if
We
any of
could
y'all
mount it
want,
to that power armor of yours if you really wanted us to.
Very tempting. But there's lots of things attached to the armor currently.
it's getting very heavy.
Kind of is. I think I'm actually kind of low on mount points for it. I'm gonna be real.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, guys. Okay, what y'all got for some light armor?
You do have your poncho.
I know, but oh yeah,
you have a
that's
bullet
right.
poncho,
I do have a bullet,
but you can
poncho.
get more.
I don't want it to be a poncho forever.
I thought it.
Refashion
right.
the poncho.
Could I do that?
It's a poncho.
Wear a belt with it,
But
and then it's like a
Robe.
yeah,
Okay.
like what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
You got a problem with robes?
No, it's just okay.
Well,
He's just like freaking out. No, never mind. I'm good, actually. Sorry.
Okay, whatever you need. Any other ordnance you need? He starts rummaging through some drawers. I have some seeking grenades here. Some sacred discs. I think that scary bounty hunter lady had some of those. Let's see what else. And he just keeps rummaging.
Does he have anything that like would not normally be considered a weapon?
He looks puzzled for a moment. And then thinks very, very, very hard and
I mean, I know you have
I
armor,
mean-
but like,
he pulls out what looks like essentially a super soaker, and says, "Normally these are used for Jesus.
Okay,
These are normally used for like
Grant.
painting and
Good
stuff
stop.
like that.
You can stop, Grant.
You could load them with all sorts of stuff if you wanted to."
See, I want to pity him and let him stop doing the voice, but also he was the one who reminded us that we need to go to Gorms. I would have fully forgotten.
okay, please don't hurt yourself. We
But
need your
also,
voice
yeah,
for other characters.
You have a job where you have to talk, and
Oh yeah.
It's an excuse to be on chat all day. It's fine.
oh my god.
Hey, dude, I wrecked my voice.
Don't worry, Grant. I'll call and ask for you specifically.
Oh,
I was
God.
gonna do that. Did you know that they record calls? I now can't do that, so I don't want to get Grant in trouble.
I'm just a student.
I'm just an employee.
I'm no longer an employee. Last
See ya.
semester, or so they tell me.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Gorm shows you essentially a glorified super soaker and then pulls out several jugs of things and says, "I have some instant flames here. I have cryo fluid. This stuff spontaneously electrocutes things, and this stuff's just really, really sticky."
We use
Oh,
the sticky
and
one,
he
didn't
pulls up another one. This one's really, really slippery.
we? Slippery sounds fun.
how much is this?
He looks at what is essentially a toy and says, 80 credits.
That's too high. You said it was a toy. We spent less on gas.
And that's 80 including all of the...
I would include one of these for free. If you want more, that's another 20 each.
I will take... You know what? I'm curious. And that sounds like fun. How much for all of them?
Oh god, now I have to remember exactly what I put up there.
Five.
Fire, cold, yes.
I think it's 5.
That would be 160. Another 160.
Okay, fire, cold,
Electrocution,
electricity.
sticky, and slippery.
And he's trying to get through.
Is that how math works? I'm not gonna argue with you, but
One was included, so it's
Oh.
4 more, which is another 80.
you're right. This is why I'm not the accountant.
And do you have any empty containers?
I can give you as many as you want for another 5 credits each.
I'll take another 4.
Okay, another 20 credits.
Does anyone else actually want the sonic pistol? Because I don't know if we're getting any other. Are you getting the sonic cannon, Brick? You can.
Brick doesn't think that even the heavy plasma cannon's gonna kill Rima. So he's not worried about it. I don't think it will. I genuinely don't. Like, Brick thinks that Brick is confident he could take a hit from that. He's very confident Rima could take a hit from that.
Okay. God, I hope you're right. I say as I holster my little sonic pistol. Nobody else wants it? Okay.
I mean, to be fair, given the training that I know Rima has, like, if I had the same powers, I could take a hit from that.
Yeah. But besides, it's mostly just to take out their artillery and whatnot, you know?
Actually, it's a plasma cannon, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, with preparation, I could take a hit from that.
We're not gonna try that.
And let us never test that.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, do I actually have stats for a squirt gun in here?
We don't need them right now. I doubt he's gonna use it this episode.
Wind Jersey. Thank you. Hey, Gorm, do you have any pets?
Oh.
Oh, I have a concussion pistol now. Thank you, Grant. Yay.
I don't personally. We came and kind of have a taboo against it. To each their own.
Really?
Well, don't judge me, but we do tend to eat most of the animals on our world. Anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
You could talk to Imsen Ra. He could potentially replace claws and teeth with other things. That's kind of his thing that he does. I can provide armor. Or if your pet is particularly intelligent, I could cobble together some sort of targeting system and a prehensile arm, stuff like that.
That's wild.
I really, really want armor for Wonder now, and not the thing already cobbled together.
The one that's pots and pans and lab trays.
Yes.
Hey, Grant, I have a really important question for you. How intelligent do you have to be to activate the psionic tattoos?
I would say.
Can I train Wonder to activate one?
Just lick it.
I think you could. I think you could, actually.
Okay.
It's
Thank you.
weird that you had to specify that the harm is prehensile. Why would you sell a non-prehensile one?
As a replacement.
It's fair.
As a replacement
Anything.
for what?
An arm.
Losing one.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Gorm?
I don't think so.
Any more excuses for me to mess with my voice?
No. Thank you so
No.
much, Gorm. We'll peace out.
Well, if you ever need more arms for beating and bashing, come on back. I also have a group of cousins that run sibling locations throughout space. You'll find more of us.
Oh, you, Gorm, you've just
Are
made
one
my
of a
day.
kind.
You are one of a kind, but that also
We
just
hope.
made my day. Can't wait to meet your family. Very excited.
All right.
Back to Grant's vocal health.
You leave Gorm's. Let's see. The only thing I can think of that you guys may need to check in on. I think Aerie still has a jacket waiting in the in that one
Yes.
shop.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Whatever happened with the shop that we staged that fun charade in?
You haven't checked on it, as far as I'm aware.
I don't think I know what you're talking about, 'cause I don't think I was with you.
You were, because it was you and Satsi who put on the show to distract the shop owner.
Yeah, Satsi knocking things over and stuff like that.
Oh, that one. Yeah. That's in the fancier part of town.
Yes.
We're not really fancy.
No. Not yet, anyway. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Kai's happy
well-
with her pistol. I'm wherever you guys want to go, but
Okay. Then I'm gonna say, Ari, you just pop in and pick up your jacket. It is a nice shade of away team red now.
Woo! Yay!
And you have joined officially the Away Team Jackets Club on the hottest planet you have been to yet.
He's like, I don't care. I'm gonna put it on right now. He immediately starts sweating.
amazing.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? Oh, you're hanging around the bazaar.
Remind me if there was anything like actually interesting here, like that we
There's
would be interested in now.
I mean, there's Ims and Ra's provisions if you want to get some actual healing items that are not, intrusive thoughts gel. There's
The funny
Actual
thing about
stim
that-
packs.
Oh no, we actually also have a lot of regeneration syrup
Yeah,
here.
like we're fine.
Okay. I'll remember this. All right.
Robert,
Grant, do you
you-
know how much regeneration serum we have?
It was
Not
enough.
specifically.
It was enough to keep Kai alive, I'm sure. If I had known what the hell that stuff was.
Last I checked, I think we have like 6 or 7 vials at least.
Okay. Dropped my boy.
No.
Okay. We'll see how long it lasts. All right. There's also Crag's Beak, which you could stop by if you want to find out what all the hubbub is about. Maybe it's just a busy night. Aside from that, if you want to maybe see if there are any like upgrades or things you can do for the vehicles, there was also the Rusted Chassis, which is the essentially scrapyard / vehicle park that they have.
I do want to check there. Last time we were there, we got some cool stuff.
Alright.
And then we should probably, get on our way to the Trial of Light.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. You walk in, and this is actually Kai's first time meeting this character. So Kai, you see coming out of a shed in the back, a figure initially silhouetted in light, and as they walk toward you, you notice that they are roughly feline. Big, muscular, strong, tall, and they have a scratch over one side of their face. And they walk up and say, welcome back. Leaf, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, you've met.
Are you still interested in that hover skiff?
Remind me, do we actually have a place we could put it?
No.
If you emptied some of your cargo, you could.
not the
Chances
blue
are-
noodles.
We need that.
Yeah.
That's our
Chances
biggest
are you're...
bargaining chip in this side of the universe.
Oh god.
We're actually running low on those, although I did put an order in with the endurance.
The other thing I would mention is you can use some of these credits to buy an expansion bay, which essentially is just me saying you can make Dawnbreaker a little bit bigger. So you could carry the stuff that you literally got during this adventure with you. Because
That sounds
technically, at the moment, you do not have room for the truck with the autocannon
Well,
or
yeah.
the van.
Of
Yeah.
course
How much
not.
would it cost us to put an expansion bay?
I'm gonna just assume you asked Miko. It would be 10 grand to do that. It's not a simple job.
How long would it take?
It would take a couple of days.
We're not taking the ship with us anyway. Although I'm not sure I want Miko messing with our ship while we're not there. We'll have to consider that after the trial.
Yeah. I think these are things that we, should
Okay.
do later.
Okay.
Definitely still interested, but at this point, I'm not sure how we would transport it, so... Unfortunately. What else you got?
Well, then what I have... I still have the walkers that you were looking at. Two
do love
models.
those.
The smaller version that is a single seater, and of course the 2-person. I also have several upgrades should you be interested. I have upgrades specifically for those walkers. Jump actuators, for example, allow you to actually jump with them. Very useful in rough terrain.
I'm picturing an ostrich foot pogo stick.
Essentially, yeah. Essentially, think of something that is about, let's say 2.5 to 3 meters tall. That can then jump twice its height
That's like not, that's
when you roll.
that's
when you
kind of
roll
an
well.
ostrich. I met some this weekend.
So it's a
I got to
mechanical
feed-
ostrich.
I got to feed some ostriches this weekend. This is real life.
As far as
cool, dude.
bulk goes, the smaller one is much bulkier. It's got the height, but the reality is the rider adds like another half meter to meter on top of that. It is taller than an ostrich when you factor in the rider.
That's a shame. Ostriches are really tall. Anyway, they're big. They're also pretty scary. When they eat the food that's in the little thing that's very close to your hand, and then they try to take the bowl. Anyway, it's really fun.
And then you're playing tug of war with an ostrich.
Yeah, they get
No.
really mad that you don't give them the bowl, and I'm like, you don't. I'm giving you the food. You don't
The
need the bowl.
Velociraptor.
Though.
It's the Velociraptor coming out.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. So, I also have plenty of standard vehicular upgrades for various vehicles. Run flat tires, for example, additional armor, weapon systems if necessary, ejection seats.
I mean, this is a little bit Vicky saying this, I think. Not so much Kai, because Kai is a, gearhead. But, I don't see us needing
Using any of that?
vehicle things right now, because we're not bringing vehicles in farther. We're trying to do this stealthily. We're getting there, and then we gotta sneak in.
You don't want to bring the internal combustion engine with you on this stealth
motorcycle?
mission?
Not particularly.
Do you have anything that can make a internal combustion engine silent?
Last I checked, there's nothing in all of the universe that can actually make one of those things silent.
Yeah, they're not
There are
supposed to
some
be at
muffling
least.
systems that can attempt to, but not in any truly meaningful way that I have been able to come across. If you find a population center, it's entirely possible you could find something.
Half the fun of having a combustion.
I know, I
engine vehicle is
really,
suddenly
really want ejection seats, but
No.
I really want ejection
I
seats,
gave
but
you-
I'm pretty sure Kai would kill me.
I gave you a self-destruct button. I didn't
No,
know
you
I was
didn't.
giving
I
it to you, but I
I
gave
was
it
gonna
to you.
say no, you didn't. I installed it when you weren't looking.
Yeah. Which means that you're not allowed to install injection seats. Ejection, not injection. That's worse.
I do also have
No, that's the
injection
door.
seats if necessary.
I think I need to know what that
I
is.
don't want. No.
Uh-uh.
She won't know.
Oh
That's
no.
mean. Sega.
Got a point though.
I know.
Can we install one inside the mech suit?
This is why I'm never gonna be sick for stream ever again.
I suppose I could retrofit an ejection system for a power armor combat suit. It would be somewhat out of my specific area of expertise, but I suppose I can work with Gorm and we could figure something out. Something that is at least survivable.
I have a great idea.
I am so willing to hear it.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Ejection seat
Yep.
in the power armor. So that next time someone disables it with an EMP, we can get you out. There's no way this could go horribly wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I see nothing wrong with the plan.
I mean, me neither, actually. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Is are Zen and Saucy with us?
Satsi was still very tired. She stayed.
Okay.
Zen is just kind of looking a little concerned. And she's like, this is an interesting idea. I don't think it's a particularly good idea, but I think it could be useful. Because I can see ways this can go wrong.
I can't think of a single one. I mean,
Me neither. I think it's fine.
I mean, I can always think of ways things can go wrong, but you know, most of them don't happen.
This one, no, though. Actually, it's fully 100% foolproof, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, why did you say it like
how
that?
far
Out
is
of
it gonna-
curiosity, about how much would that cost us?
Well, I would have to speak specifically with Gorm to work something out, but ballpark estimate would be about 2,000 credits for parts, labor, and the time required to figure out how to do it properly.
We'll have to think about that. But we will think about it.
I will still be here.
New
Lovely.
Jersey, nothing is foolproof with us.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing is foolproof with us.
Yeah, no. That's the joke.
Hmm.
You know what they say, real stupidity beats artificial intelligence every
There we
time.
go.
Amazing. All right.
So,
All
what
right.
would you like to do now?
We should probably go meet our doom. I mean, rise to our fate or whatever.
Wow, that's usually something that I would say. Okay, glad we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Oh my
As you-
god.
Forrest has things to say. Forrest says, "No, don't be a pessimist."
He
One
really-
minute contributing.
He really wanted to comment on that in particular.
As you return to the spaceport, all of you are suddenly aware of a sonic
hi.
boom overhead.
Oh, something important's happening. Put Forrest down.
And as you look up, I'm going to say Kai and Leaf because you're the only two who would actually, who might actually recognize this. Both of you make straight up intelligence checks for me
Excellent.
to see if you recognize something.
Oh wait, no, I'm intelligent. I'm just not wise.
Wow,
Whoop! No, not today.
How well does a 9 do?
Better than mine, because mine is gonna be add-ons. Dice betrayed me, a 5.
Okay, Leaf, you know enough to recognize that this is not typical non-human starship design because you recognize the yellow and green running lights that have been on all human aircraft for centuries. I forget which one's on right, which one's on the left,
Back
but you
up.
see them flashing.
What colors?
I believe they're green and red. I don't remember.
I thought you said yellow, and I was like, I don't think
You did.
that.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, it's red.
Well, your DM's having an aneurysm. It's fine. So that's what you see, and it's coming in low over the starport, and I will give you this. By your estimation, it looks like about the size of an escort craft. So it's smaller than Dawnbreaker.
Is it an airplane or a spaceship?
It's a starship.
And neither of us
And-
recognize it past that, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, and as it comes in low, it does get caught by the oh shoot, what did I name this damn thing? It does get caught by the lights of the. Oh, for heaven's sake! I'm sorry.
The marshals.
I am so sorry. I'm having issues finding a thing.
That's okay.
Meanwhile, I'm frantically messaging Bessie to run a check on their beacon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bessie looks it up, and as you see, you see the name across it, and it says Starship Columbia, and it is definitely of endurance make. It looks a little bit newer, like one of the prototypes you saw under construction, and it lands.
Did we call for reinforcements?
Ages
I mean,
ago.
if
Okay.
that's not Dossie's ship,
It's not.
You were told that Beta
or
Team,
Beta Team's coming.
Selka
right?
and Beta Team were on their way, and they were supposed to be arriving
About
very soon.
now-ish?
Okay, I guess.
Where do they
we'll go
land?
Say hi.
Yeah. And as you walk over, Bessie does get back to you, Leaf, and say, "This is Starship Columbia, the starship for Away Team Beta."
All right. Are the marshals heading that way too? I'm assuming.
You actually see a little higher overhead, what looks like maybe the silhouette of the Marshal ship just fly over as if it's heading back to its port.
I suppose we should go say hi. I believe they probably are carrying our pool noodle shipment.
I hope they're
Oh, sick.
prepared for more than that.
Hopefully.
Okay. You arrive at one of these smaller starports. This one seems to be sharing a wall with yours because you notice Miko is kind of wandering around giving Selka the once over. And your fellow away team member, Selka, with her bright blue hair and biodroid frame, just kind of turns around and says, "Oh, hey guys. Long time no see."
Hi, yeah, Jace. It's been a minute.
Hi.
So, I heard you guys might need some help. Is everything...
No.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's
all
pretty
right.
fucked.
The answer is no. It's bad. It's slightly better now. Still pretty bad though.
Okay.
How much do you know?
Wadsworth and Dossie were pretty quiet about the actual situation. It's like they didn't want to tell us too much.
Yeah.
So, forgive me if I'm a little curious, and I would really like some answers here, Kai.
Yeah, that makes.
Yeah, I do not intend to let you, hopefully, fingers crossed, follow us into what we're about to do without knowing literally everything that we know. We'll start with the main point. Thunderous Ascent has been compromised because Rima has been compromised because she's being controlled by a shadow demon. So we can start there, but we might want to get the rest of your crew in on this conversation as well.
Okay. Oh God, This is your DM not being prepared because I completely forgot that I need to have their. I
It's
need to know
also
who the hell they are.
It's okay. We
probably
could
worth
just say the
pointing
crew.
out.
Huh?
It is also probably worth pointing out that, given that we're up against a powerful telepath, at the point that we have a plan, we should perhaps not share it with everybody.
That is
Anyone who's not going.
That is perfectly reasonable.
I mean,
I can tell you, for my part, no one's gonna get in my head. It is cybernetic. So, you can tell anything you need to me. The rest of my crew, they can be filled in if they need to be.
Grant,
But for right now,
Works for me.
That's useful.
I would say that Kai would know quite well how, like, Rima's telepathy works as far as, like, distance-wise and, like, what's the word? Knowing that your mind's being read kind of thing.
you can.
At least distance. Like, I would know that she can't...
You would know that typically she would not be able to go, more than a room's distance.
Okay, yeah, I think we're fine discussing things and up until the bitter end of all of this. Because
We also know
anyone
that the
who's-
shadow entities are clairvoyant over like almost infinite distances. They may not be able to read your mind, but they can listen.
That
So
is
we
a
should
good
shield
point.
ourselves.
Okay,
Perhaps back on the ship,
sure.
where we have a cloaking device that I'm not going to talk about here.
Okay.
Okay. Selka ducks her head inside the hatch to the frankly tiny ship that her team has, and you just hear her shout, "Aza, Chris, Marcus, I'll be back. Don't destroy the ship while I'm gone." And you hear the sound of Aza in the background say, "Please tell me that you're not letting Leaf anywhere near this ship. I haven't forgotten the incident in the reactor."
It was one button. I turned to Ari. It was more than one button.
Yeah. I figured.
Oh god.
Okay. So you
It didn't melt down. It was fine.
you return to Dawnbreaker, and I assume everyone climbs into the stealth ship.
I guess. We've been talking about all of this stuff just on our ship already. So,
Yeah, but I've been running the sensey blocky thing.
Okay, so we don't have to be
I've
in
been
the stealth
dumping
ship.
a lot of PowerPoints.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming that protects us from being observed psionically from a distance. Or does it not?
You haven't noticed it causing you any trouble.
No. I just nodded my head a lot.
You haven't noticed anyone trying to eavesdrop, is what I mean.
Okay, so if we're under that protection, then I think we can just say...
If that doesn't work, we're so screwed anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. But also, just, you know... Is anyone object to giving Selka the whole story? Great.
Nope.
For brevity's sake, we update her.
She looks duly horrified and concerned, and says, okay, well, judging by what you said about Thunderous Descent, and I mean, I already know her capabilities. That ship could blow both of our ships out of the sky without an issue.
Easily.
It's been upgraded.
Yeah.
Considerably.
So your plan is to go in on the ground, get close, figure out this trial thing, do something with one of your new friend's ships, and then somehow get out.
Yeah,
We're really hoping for that last part.
it's not a great plan. I realize that.
I mean,
But, like...
if you can schedule it for a specific time, the very least I can do is provide a distraction. I won't be able to take many hits, but my ship's Plumbee is tougher than she looks.
Sure, we can
take
go
it.
ahead and make a reservation.
You know what I mean. Give me a little bit of a heads up.
We can keep you in the loop, yeah.
When you
Of
think you're
course.
going to be there, I will be in the sky. I'll be 20, 30 minutes away. The moment you tell me cause a distraction, I will come fly in and cause you guys a distraction.
That, yeah, would be extremely helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, it won't be much of a distraction, but I will at least get their eyes off of what you're needing to look at for a few moments.
Okay. Just in case it's necessary. How big are your guns, and can they take out a ship of Carda's ship size? Again, only if necessary.
I mean, I don't know anything about their technology. We've got twin coil gun turrets. We're meant to be an escort. We're good against smaller targets. The most we will be is kind of an annoyance. If we can catch Thunderous Ascent before they see us coming, we will get a couple of actual hits in. But
Hey, Carda?
Carda's, as far as I'm aware, Carda's not with you guys. She's probably in her quarters.
Oh.
I have a question to ask Carda later.
And Kai, and probably Leaf, and probably Brick, you would all know this. Coil guns are just very basic, like, rail cannons. They're the most basic projectile weapon you can put on a starship.
Okay. What class of ship is this? Cruiser, destroyer? Annoyance. Exactly.
Basic, as it turns out, though, does not mean small amounts of damage.
No.
Yes. If these were going against personal scale, they would still do 4d4 times 10 damage against any one of you.
Wow. But ship to ship, that's
It's nothing.
That's nothing.
yeah.
I mean, they could hit you for max damage, and it would take 4 or 5 shots for them to actually take down one of your shields, and that's assuming Kai isn't doing piloting shenanigans to make sure they don't hit the same shield more than once.
Yeah.
Can you throw into perspective, Grant, just for me? Heavy plasma cannon is 10d12. What does that equate to? For attacking an aircraft or starcraft, I guess.
Because specifically I've been lore-wise talking about that as an anti-vehicle weapon, all I would do is cut it in half. It wouldn't be as vicious as saying it only does 10% damage. It is designed to be an anti-vehicle weapon.
Slightly better.
Or anti-group of people weapon, because that's the other thing it's meant to be capable of.
We have an anti-starship weapon. I think I have a way to upgrade your railguns.
Well, I'm all ears.
Give me a minute.
You'll have
Give me
to get
a.
past Ozza first. I don't think she really likes you that much.
I don't need to go anywhere near your ship. I just have some special munitions.
Okay. Okay, what wild thing is Leaf doing?
You know that bucket of sludge I've been slowly converting?
Oh.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
No. Kyle? Listen.
Oh.
Listen. Okay, so
Oh.
the thing is,
no.
I told Kyle about a thing that I wrote into existence in the alternate universe book that I am writing about. I'm writing a book. And I'm afraid he said something along the lines of, I can use that.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Hey
that's
Grant, what
vicious.
happens if that stuff tries to eat a Mirnan power cell?
Nothing good.
What I'm hearing is something very good.
Yeah.
For
Something
us.
catastrophic, potentially.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Use
no.
the nanites.
Could I have one of those too?
Use the goo. Use the goo.
Oh my
Um,
god.
I'll have something ready for you by tomorrow.
Kai's just hyped that it might be off her ship forever.
Okay, you're talking munitions for the coil guns, right?
Yes, or anything else that you can use to lob stuff.
I'll stick with coil guns, I think.
Catapult?
All right, well, you have the specs, I guess. Anything else you need from me?
Did you bring the pool noodles we asked for?
Dossie insisted that we be as quick as we can. We left before they were finished being built.
Oh
I
no!
will have words for Dossie.
Dossie
But we
does
appreciate it,
not
actually.
need to hear about the pool noodles. Leave. Dossie, I'm sure, has bigger things to deal with.
Dossie's already heard all about the pool noodles.
I know. I'll hear more.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they're a valuable trade good.
Alright, you talk to him about the pool noodles and I'll apologize for that call later.
Okay. So with that, seeing as you have nothing else to talk to Selka about, she heads out. They head out, technically. And what do you do with the rest of your evening?
I go make some of the most terrifying munitions ever invented in this, I go create munitions that could take out the endurance, actually,
Yeah.
given that that's how we got the sludge in the first place.
I'm also just throwing this out there, Leaf. Brick has a ballistic weapon. My auto rifle takes ammo.
Hey, Grant,
Oh my god.
Yes?
I'm gonna make some ammunition.
It will be done by the morning if you forego your long rest.
Art imitates life, bitches!
That's a big trade-off.
I literally wrote this like 5
Um?
months ago.
Oh.
Leaf, you
That's
Leaf,
gonna hurt.
the arms dealer.
I think that's worth it.
Okay. All right. Then in that time, what would be your reasonable amount? I'm gonna say, Leaf, you are able to make about a dozen shells for the coil gun that you can deliver to Selka.
Hell yeah.
And you are able to fill 2 magazines
Oh my god.
for Brick's auto rifle.
Holy
Holy
shit.
No.
Grant
Now-
is a benevolent god
Now, Brick,
who wants chaos.
Mac, this special ammunition doubles your damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're unstoppable, guys.
It's like Christmas.
Let me ask
However-
you this.
It does have unintended consequences, so be ready.
You mean like the fact that it eats whatever you hit with it?
No.
Hmm.
Grant, can I ask something? I have that one feat that lets me do an additional weapon die if I take like a -3 or something to hit. Does that double that as well if I do that? Or is it just the base 2d10?
I think it would just be the base 2d10.
Okay, that's fair. I'm asking for miles.
Dude.
Oh man.
And just to describe this so that everyone is properly horrified, Brick, when you are handed this, you find that the bullets themselves seem to be hollow, and as you look, there is a small amount of substance that seems to attack the walls, trying to get at you.
Oh,
Jesus.
be very careful with those.
Yep,
please.
very careful. They're staying on my person.
Okay.
Not going anywhere.
And
Safety, right?
Yep.
and
That's an interesting gun. What does it fire? Mimics.
exactly.
I mean, kind of, yes.
Also, Sig's not leaf quote, but a leaf quote. Excellent, perfect, wonderful. Don't call me a war criminal. I did those things during a time of peace. Leaf, probably.
a peace criminal. Okay.
You know, that is technically accurate.
Who's delivering the shells to Selka?
Not me, bitch. I don't
I'll do
like
it.
those.
I think it would be hilarious if Kai delivered them, but okay.
If you want me to help, I guess I'll help. I'm not really doing anything else. I'll do it for the plot. Okay, yeah, I'll go. Who wants to help? I like heft some of them over my shoulder. Who wants to help me with the other crate?
I got it.
Thank you.
Okay. Kai, the entire time you're doing this, you hear just the plinking of something trying to get out of one of the shells.
Oh
at you.
god. I hate these things. Oh, I want them off my ship.
Well, for the second delivery, one at a time, but very quickly.
Exactly.
And you arrive at Starship Columbia, and the rest of the team is kind of just hanging out outside. They've pulled out lawn chairs. They're kind of having a bit of a picnic in front for breakfast. And
Well, they're getting a
Selka-
beach episode. That's nice.
Yes. They're getting a beach episode. And Selka looks up and says, "Wow, that was fast. What on earth are those?"
It's Leaf. I mean, it's of course it's gonna be fast. They're
Don't drop them.
yeah. That's the most crucial part. Don't drop them. Don't open them. Don't look at them. Honestly, like I mean, you can do that, but like me personally, I try my best not to look at them. Bad memories. Be ready for this thing to fire. Like only fire this at things that you want to be like fully removed from existence. Within seconds, minutes, we're not sure. It's a lot. So yeah, have fun.
Ozza takes a closer look at it and says, "This is definitely something I've seen before.
Yeah.
It's the nano gel, is it not?"
Mm-hmm.
Am I there?
No.
I'm assuming Leaf is just getting some tea at the moment.
think
It
it's
was
just-
a long night.
Yeah, I think it's just me and Brick.
Very well. I will keep them in a containment cell until we are ready to use them.
Yeah. like isolated from any like shaking would be ideal. Like treat them as if they are nuclear bombs. That like if you look at it the wrong way, it'll go off. You know what I mean? And then you'll probably be safe.
Very well. And Selka just, as you're heading out, says, "Okay, just give me a timetable so we can be in the air and ready for you guys. All right?
Do we have a long range comm thing?
You can bring it with you."
We can bring it with us, but if we use it, that probably blows our cover.
Okay,
I have another way to reach them, though.
you do.
If we...
Oh, you can talk to
Uh,
people's brains.
Yes, but it takes 10 minutes to prep.
Yeah, but we can give them
So,
10 minutes.
yeah.
That's fine.
Course.
And I
I'll
think
just-
Leaf has specifically been in close contact with Ozza, so this would be hilarious.
Yeah. One of y'all, to keep it as, on the down low as possible, one of y'all will get a little phone call in your brain from Leaf. It's not as weird as it... Y'all... Any of y'all telepathic? Y'all dealt with... There's plenty of them on Endurance. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a little weird. But he's just gonna ring you up and let you know the situation. But we're probably thinking... And then I give her an accurate estimate because Kai has seen the maps and Kai understands how long it takes to get places. And Forrest has words about that. He thinks that is not adequate. He says Vicky should know how long it takes to get places in this fantasy world on these vehicles that she does not drive.
Speaking of which, when you get back to your landing bay, Zen has already finished packing a lot of the essentials into the vehicles, and is kind of just making sure everybody's good to go. It looks like Kim and Satsi are chatting a little bit. Actually, chatting. It looks like Kim is actually talking to her, and Satsi is signing back.
Cute. That's exciting.
And I think the question is, who are y'all bringing with you? And which vehicles is which person taking?
Well, we have to bring Satsi.
We have to bring Satsi. Hana and oh my gosh, I always forget his name.
Cordem?
No, well,
Hez?
Cordem as well, but the other guy that we rescued.
Hez.
Hez?
Mhm.
I would assume all three of them have to stay back. They're all in various states of injured, and I don't want them to get more injured.
Hez is actually doing a lot better, but he makes the point. You probably should have a security officer around while you're gone.
That would be helpful, yes. Artie stays, always stays so scared of my wonderful son. Also, we still have a prisoner on board, so he's got to deal with that. And then, I mean, obviously us, Satsi, Zen is a good shot, so we should probably bring him.
Wonder stays with me.
Oh, BB is staying.
Wants to bring Carter.
No, I didn't.
I mean, Carda's obviously coming. Yeah, Carda has to come. Yeah, that's non-negotiable.
Just say
Okay.
he wrote me a note.
I did not
He did.
do anything of the sort.
It's right here.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Brick.
Notes. Oh.
I
Share with
specifically
class.
wrote McKenna. Can you suggest Carta so it isn't weird coming from me?
Well, Carda has to come. It's her ship.
I know, I figured, but I don't
Oh
know,
my
man.
God, that's
I'm
so
tired
funny.
today.
Gave me the ammo.
Okay. BB is staying back. For sure, 1000%. My sweet therapy, Binturong, is not going to be... it's never going to see combat in his sweet life. So I'm going to leave him in the care of... I think Hez is the most responsible person we're leaving back here, so I'll leave him with Hez.
Is Kim coming with us?
It does not look like Kim is packed.
Yeah, I don't think that Kim...
I am going to give Kim one of the puzzles that I purchased.
Oh.
Before we head out.
Okay. All right. Oh. Thank you, Leaf. That's very nice of you.
Hey, noticed that you enjoyed the puzzle, and as a fellow connoisseur, I thought you might enjoy this one.
And which one is this? Is this the Arctic statue or is this the code one?
It's... Oh, I was going to program that first before I gave it to Kim, wasn't I? Because the Arctic one was for Leaf.
We have time on our way back.
Okay.
Have I had time to program that?
You have foregone all rest over the last couple of days. Yes, you had time.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I give that one to Kim with an appropriately leveled puzzle programmed into it.
Okay. She looks a little confused initially about the track and script that's on it and says, "This will be educational. Thank you."
Adorable.
All right.
Okay.
And with that being said, you gather your party before venturing forth. Is there anything else you want to do before you leave?
Say a fucking prayer, my dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I just... God, I don't... Not actually. I don't... God, there's no gods in this game. There are, but, probably. I don't know.
There are, and some of them are against us.
Yeah. Well, there's none that we can pray to.
So, a couple of things from Brick's end. He is giving Aerie the Gauntlet of Mjolnir, the retrieval hammer.
Ooh.
He is holding on to the hammer for now, but Aerie has the device to summon it.
Oh, so
Okay.
Aerie can basically pull it if you can't.
Aerie can pull it off of Brick if needed.
So I have
Gotcha.
the gauntlet and the hammer thing?
I have the hammer.
That's
so-
cool as hell.
No, the thing to pull the hammer?
Yeah, you have
Is the gauntlet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Aerie
cool.
is worthy. Of course they are.
I'm excited to be.
What does that say about Leaf?
What does that say about Kai? I can't lift it either, man. That thing's huge.
And the heavy plasma cannon is mounted to the power armor.
Cool.
Okay. Alrighty then.
I guess we're headed out.
All right. Who's in what vehicle?
Oh, right. Cars. Gotta tip you up for the road trip. Wait, what do we
I'll
have?
drive our.
We have a van and we have a truck.
You have a van, you have the truck with the autocannon, and you also have the endurance issue, essentially Jeep. It's an all-terrain explorer.
Right. The Jeep fits 4?
Yep.
The truck fits...
It's 3 if someone's okay being in the gun all the time.
all the time. How many of us are there? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. There's 4 of us. And then our 2 forever
And Safi,
NPCs.
Carta.
And Carta, yes. Our 3 forever NPCs.
And Wonder,
And Wonder.
who comes with me everywhere.
We have 8 spots, technically, unless Wonder sits on somebody's lap. So she's sitting on your lap.
It's cuddle time for Leaf and Wonder as Leaf gets his long rest while you guys try.
Yeah, really. I mainly
I'll
only
use
wanna,
Wonder as a pillow.
I mainly want to like limit us to 2 vehicles if possible.
Yeah. I mean, we can all cram.
Yeah,
one of
no
us
worries.
could.
Yeah. So,
Wonder can sit on my lap. I need a pillow.
okay.
Okay.
Who drives?
All right.
That's the important question because it ain't me.
Not me. I didn't sleep last night.
Mac
Is
drive. I
that-
mean, Brick. Sorry. Well, I don't know who Mac is.
I'm
That's
even
weird.
in costume today.
I'm sorry. All right. Brick drives 1. Sounds a good
Ben
driver,
holds
right?
up his hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can drive the other one.
Excellent.
All right.
Sick. Brick and
so
Harry
it's
take
the-
the turret car.
Okay.
So it's the big old truck and your 4-wheeler, and you head out into the wasteland.
Oh, actually, Carta's like, well, is it like a 3-seater kind of vibe in the front of the truck? What are we talking here?
It could be.
Okay, so 3-seater vibe. So I say, Brick, you take the car with Ari and Carta. You guys go there, and I got shotgun, and take the Leaf, sit in the back. Take a nap.
Aries just staring daggers at you.
And I grab Satsi too, and I'm like, Satsi, you're coming with us too.
We do need music for this.
Yes, I'm so sorry. One moment. What are we feeling?
Yep.
Poppy fun? Suspense? Epic?
I think this is poppy fun typically.
It's called Driving Through Malibu. It feels appropriate.
Excellent. So yeah, you get into the various vehicles. Carta says, "Well, this is a little crowded, but kind of nice actually."
Aries just very like this. Yep.
We like
And,
drive by you guys, and I just kind of wave at them.
What wonderful weather we're having.
Aries passing away in the middle. I'm assuming he's the sandwich.
Yeah, of course, it has to be.
Of course. And you all start making your way out into the wasteland, and it's a lot of dust, rocks, and scrubby things, and it's relatively quiet, relatively calm. All of you have some fun while you do so. Probably in intercoms between the vehicles, ribbing Ari on occasion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
God damn it.
Trying to
and
play the
Carta-
license plate game and then realizing we're in the middle of a fucking desert.
I spotted something brown.
Is
you
it the
guys-
dirt
you guys-
again, Brick?
Yeah.
You
You
need
guys
to.
play. You guys play Punch Cactus, and essentially, and is there anything aside from those things that you do to pass the time? Because this is going to be a long trip.
How long is the trip actually?
It is about a day to get to the canyons, and then
Oh.
Well, we definitely.
it'll take a serious amount of time to find your way up.
Listen,
So I fully charge the cloaking thing, and then proceed to take an 8-hour nap.
I mean,
Okay.
if it's a full day of driving, I'm not letting anybody do a full 24 hours of driving, and none of the rest of us can drive a fucking car. So, like, I mean, Leaf can, but he's asleep. So, I would say we take a break halfway through, set up a little camp overnight, have a little bonfire.
Okay.
Is that loud?
Then what you're gonna do?
Oh, he gave me a look.
You-
I'm worried now.
It's okay. Be ready to change music.
Oh my god. Come on.
You essentially stop. As you're heading there, I'm gonna say
Why are we stopped?
about halfway, and you pitch a little, let's say, a little
Because I
tent
need
that
to
gives you some shade.
I'm awake. I could drive.
No, you're not. I don't want to drive it to. There's almost nothing that you could drive us into, but I imagine the sleepy that you are, you would find it.
I'm just waking up. I got like a full 9 hours. We're
I need
good.
to be
Actually,
out of a moving vehicle for a little bit, though.
Everyone make a spot check.
Okay.
No.
Hold on. Before I do that,
15.
Okay, 15.
just gonna put on mysterious music.
26.
8.
Oh my god! This is bad. It's not me. 5 again.
Hang on. There it
I
is.
have the fantasy high dice, and they're all betraying me.
Dice drill.
Okay. Yeah, so Leaf and Brick, you notice the wind's picking up. And you notice that there's a lot of dust and sand beginning to swirl around you.
Bullshit.
In a natural way or a not natural way?
And you notice it is very much unnatural. And as you watch, it swirls around the vehicles a little bit and goes off into the distance and begins to coalesce into something. And
Already in action.
the seemingly miniature dust storm roils and twists over the train. And then you both realize something. it is moving against the wind. Just before it reaches you again, the cloud collapses into the ground ahead of you, and for a moment, the desert wasteland appears empty.
I
do you
keep
do?
holding my action.
I want to tell us.
Yeah, we're talking
hey
or something. Yeah,
guys.
dude,
Yeah,
what's
we're
this?
like grabbing stuff out of the back of the car,
should-
setting up.
Get back in the car.
Why? What's going
What?
on?
Why?
There's something out here with us. Don't panic.
Kai shoves the crate back in with the marshmallows and closes the door. Okay, of course.
Oh.
Get back in the vehicles.
As you are going to get into the vehicles, the ground below your feet rumbles, and the packed sand begins to shift. Within moments, it collects into a swirling mass about 10 meters away from you that begins to coalesce into the massive form of a four-armed, two-headed beast. Its head rears back, and a gritty roar echoes around you. Its heads turn to look at each of you, but the beast does not attack. It seems to be curious.
I continue focusing. How many seconds has it been?
It's been about 12 seconds.
Okay. I'm gonna
Hello.
keep doing that.
Hi. Are
Make a
you
listen
gonna
check,
eat
everybody.
us? Huh?
Make a listen check for me.
I'm busy concentrating.
Oh, Riz coming through with the
14.
Yeah, let's go.
12.
Hold
I
on.
don't hear good.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Kai, over the sound of the dust and sand rolling in front of you, you hear one of the close range radios in the vehicle behind you sputter and crackle, and it's almost as if it's trying to find a frequency. And then you end up hearing
Yeah, tremors. Sorry.
Must speak.
Okay. You can.
Why wander my home?
We're just passing through. We can we can get out of here. That's fine. We were just kind of tired.
the creature leans in, and it closes the distance to about 2 meters from all of you.
Okay.
And because Kai is speaking to it, it kind of seems to focus on her for a moment. And you hear the radio behind you say,
Not of darkness.
Oh no.
You are light.
Is
Are they
that
good next?
is that preferred?
Yes.
it arches back,
We're
takes you all in, and then you hear the radio say again,
Trespassers beyond canyons. Sacred place. Defiled.
oh
The shadow creatures over in the canyons,
yeah. And
defiling the sacred place.
yeah, we're actually headed over there to fix that.
Hopefully.
We're the chill ones.
You help?
You,
Okay.
yes, not them.
Speak more. Stay. Rest.
What?
I think we just got permission to set up camp.
I slowly open the hatchback. We're good?
the creature rumbles and slowly backs away. And then in an
You want a
instant,
marshmallow?
Oh,
it disintegrates into the ground.
Oh.
that was cute.
We can. I go over to. We can leave him one. I'm sure he'll like
Okay.
it.
I mean, probably it's pretty good.
Wow, that went
And
a lot differently than I expected it to.
That's probably better. I don't know how we would have transported a glass statue back with us.
And Satsi just steps in the middle of all of you and looks at it and then glances back at you and just scribbles something in her notebook and shows it to you and says, "Is that supposed to be the Beast of Shifting Sands?"
I mean, it fits
I
the
really
description.
hope so.
Yeah. I hope there's not another one. I hope it doesn't have a cousin, you know?
She scribbles again and says, "Do you think it could help us?"
It said it wanted to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't hurt to well, it could hurt to ask, but
It-
it probably won't hurt to ask.
It could always hurt to ask, but, you know, we usually tend to err on the side of asking anyway. We'll leave him
Do we
some
think it
marshmallows.
has a
and
Do
we'll
we think
have-
it has a language that it actually speaks? And does it count as a creature? It's called the
Carta-
beast.
Yeah, Carta just kind of looks a little confused and says, "I've never heard of anything like this."
I mean, you met Stanley. It's basically the same concept.
Maybe that's also new. So I personally have no idea what this is.
I kind of want to talk to it.
Did it say it wanted to rest first or something?
I think it said we could rest here.
Okay.
I think it's just backing off so we don't flee in terror.
Fair. I appreciate it.
Well, on that note,
We'll talk
Unless
to
there's
him next
anything-
week.
unless there's anything anyone wants to do before we wrap up, I think that's where we'll end it.
I
Excellent.
make s'mores.
Oh yeah, we're definitely making s'mores. And me and Brick are leaving out a small pile of marshmallows for the creature.
Like Santa.
He'll come back. And maybe he'll even leave
Okay.
us presents. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for our 2-year anniversary of D&D in space, and for another, fun episode of the ongoing saga of Team Dawn's Horizon. Thank you to everybody who was chit-chatting. You guys are lovely. Also, shout out again to Skeptical Sake for resubscribing. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your support. As far, the abominable snowman from Monsters Inc. There you go. Yep. Thanks for dressing up as your characters. Thank you for watching us for 2 whole years, so we had an excuse to do this. I mean, I don't need an excuse. I used to dress up like Kai all the time, but this is great. Thank you to my lovely party mates, just the best people in the world to play D&D with, Kyle, Mac, and Amanda. Also, just look at them. Oh, they're all so cute. Look at their little outfits. It's amazing. Oh, crushing it. The teeth, the bobbles, the hair.
I just realized, can we just appreciate for a moment that for our characters, you put on fake glasses and I take mine off.
Yeah. Also, there's occasions where I get something in my eye and I can just fully, I have real glasses. I just can't
I'm
wear
not
them.
going to do that with my eye.
But yeah. And also thank you to our lovely Game Master Grant for weaving an incredible story and also just looking all nice and fun and spooky today. As far as the rest of the week goes, on Thursday I will be here. Oh goodness, he's gone. On Thursday I will be here playing some more Control. I am playing it for the first time. It is super, super fun. You look like Kermit the Frog from that one meme.
Oh my god!
He's got the hood on.
Good. I'm very glad about that. It's been a long time since I heard Kermit the Frog speak. It's fine.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'll be here on Thursday morning playing some Control. On Monday, Aiden and I will be here talking about astronomy. And then next Tuesday, the whole gang will be back and we'll be doing some more D&D. And we're going to talk to this sand monster. And maybe actually eventually get to Thunderous Ascent and see if we die. Woo! Don't miss it. It might be the last time you see our characters. I'm kidding.
I want to adopt the sand monster.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
No.
We
not
can't
doing
put
that.
him on our ship. The Tremor in the desert, exactly. Follow if you're new here, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Also, if you've missed any episodes of this or my gaming stream, they're all archived on my YouTube channel. You can find it if you click on the About page and click on my face. And then you can also, TBK to celebrate 2 years, woo! And God. You can also join our Discord if you click the Join Our Community tab on the About page. And I think that is about it. Anybody else have anything? No?
Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Return again for more.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.